it's beautiful to see that he has that head start, and I could just meet him where he's at.
Yeah.
And just give him, the steps that he needs and things that he needs.
Now, Kiyan was recently asked if he played 2-2 and it was you and Kiyan against Bron and Bronny, who would win? And he said the James family. He said because LeBron's still in the league,
Yeah.
which I thought was a pretty clear shot at you.
Which, well, of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course, my son is a troll. He trolls all day long. We can have this conversation in the house, and we get outside and be a totally different conversation. But I just love the fact that he's actually able to have his own personality.
Yeah.
Kind of build his own, fan base and people that's going to watch him and follow him, but also understand like what it does to be in these positions and to be here and watching these games.
Yeah.
To be watching LeBron on the court, or somebody that he knows very
Yeah.
personally, and Kevin Durant and those guys, and Jason Tatum is somebody you look up to. So to be able to have that experience is way better and greater than a 2-2 game. He knows we don't lose 2-2.
Okay. So you're saying you would win that game? I just want to make that clear.
He won't even play. LeBron won't even play.
Oh, really?
You gotta match. You gotta put somebody who will really play. Like KD will play.
Okay. All right.
Like,
LeBron, he's
LeBron
not
ain't
gonna.
playing.
No.
Nah.
I mean, you are still watching LeBron doing what he's doing
Absolutely.
here at the Olympics. 39 years old, clearly the leader of this team. I mean, you came up with him. You started with him.
Yeah.
Do your muscles hurt just watching him? Does your back hurt watching him out on the court?
Nah. I actually, you know what? I graduated from the game. I'm not gonna say retired. I graduated. I feel good. My body feels good. I never had no major injuries, so I feel good. But it's incredible to see him still out there doing what he's doing, because I know the work that he puts in. I was with him. I was with him.
Yeah, of course.
I've known him for a long time, so I understand the level of work that he puts in to his body in the game. He don't cheat the game.
Yeah.
So what we seeing right now is just a real fine-tuned machine that's been putting the work in for 20 years.
Yeah.
Right. So we seeing that right now.
My favorite story about you and LeBron isn't even about basketball, and I don't think a lot of people know it, which is that he actually saved your life.
Yeah.
Off a boat in the Bahamas.
I wasn't dying, but yeah, he came and got me.
Well, he came and got you. You were floating away.
I was. No, he came and got me. Like, he definitely, Superman came and saved the day. But it was like, what? And it took him. I'm sitting there like, why had to be him? Why couldn't it be like?
Because you're gonna hear about it forever.
Yeah, like why couldn't it be like D-Wade? You ain't gonna hear about it from D-Wade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
CP, you ain't gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
You gonna hear about it from Bron.
I like that story because you were floating away because you were curious and you were looking at things, and I feel like that kind of exemplifies your post-retirement career too.
Yes.
You've been involved in a bunch of other stuff. Your eyes are
It
everywhere.
exemplifies the friendship.
Yeah, well, that's
because it's like.
Well, he did get you. He could have left you out there.
Yeah, but even in life, it's like, Melo, we know you like to go this way. Like you like to do things on your own. You like
on your
to
own.
go the
Right.
way.
We're
like
keeping
to,
an eye on you.
Yeah, like you like to think outside the box, and we're gonna reel you back in.
That's
so
right.
Now that I have perspective on it, I thought about like, man, you know what? That's really life. That's really our friendship and relationship. Like, I'm gonna let you run. I'm gonna let you go out there and do this and do that. But I gotta keep an eye.
I got to keep an eye on you.
Absolutely.
Well, as I said, it's post-retirement. You are doing a little bit of everything. You're everywhere. We see you most courtside at Knicks games. So before we let you go, I do have to ask you, do the Knicks, as currently constructed, now that they've added in Bridges and Jalen's gotten his money, but left room on the roster for other people to get their money too. Do you think they can win a title? Are the New York Knicks winning the title?
I don't want to guarantee that, but I do believe that they situate and set themselves up to be right there with Boston and Philly. Now, what we do with that is totally different because you still have to go through Boston. You still got to beat Boston. But I think everybody else got better, and the Knicks got better. So that's what's important. So Philly got better, the Knicks got better. Boston, they're gonna be the same because you got to beat them. But we ain't worried about nobody else in the East. We worried about Boston. That's it.
Well, I will see you courtside at Knicks games, and we will see you courtside at these Olympic games.
Absolutely.
It is so much fun to see you in your natural habitat.
I appreciate that. Thank you.